Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the live stream and panel. If you want to join, the join link is in the chat. Is this a paid panel? What does that mean? Who's getting paid? And who am I getting paid or am I paying people? Who knows? But it seems rumors are flying. Hey, Luann. Hey, Karina. Hey, KT. Orange Mitochondria. Blondie. The Star That Fell, Carbella, KK's Corner, Fluff, Toast, Just Die JC, Bonamelon, Mary F, Loopy, Star, Portrait Drifter, Kelly L, Lynn Smith, Wiki Lover, welcome. Dana, Blondie, Lady Lithium, Greeny Bluish, Jessica, Lynn Smith, Efforts in the Name, KK's Corner, Hippieista, Amy Judy, Emily Strange, how are you doing? We got Doy Cookie in the back. Check out Doy Cookie's channel. She posted a couple hours ago a reaction. So you want to check that out. Check that out. Hey, Graveyard Flowers, Carbella. Hey, Ray Ray, how are you doing? Hopefully you're good. Also, Ray Ray posted a video in regards to her chemotherapy. Right now, we, okay, we're getting a little bit of feedback.
Oh, am
I think, yeah, we're fine. Hey, Amy Judy, what's up? Nancy, Natsuki, Jennifer. We got Farida. If you want to turn off your cam, I'll add you right now. Hey, Mary.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, what are your thoughts, Doy Cookie?
Oh my God. Okay. So, first of all, she is. I have to gather my thoughts because she stirred up a lot of stuff today about who's qualified to react and speak on her position or to speak on domestic violence. And I'm just like, everyone can have an opinion, whether their opinion is accurate or on point or from experience. Everyone can have an opinion. But I think the opinions you would listen to is probably somebody who's worked through it or been through it or has lived through it, or someone who has really sat down and worked hard on learning how to help people with domestic violence or similar situations. So for her to say that nobody's allowed to talk about it unless they've actually been physically assaulted is ridiculous to me, and it's very, very upsetting. Yeah, that's my first thought.
I see. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, she's been saying a lot of things lately. Let's see.
And for her to attack you like that, oh my God. I was just like, she can't hear what she says. She can't hear the words that say from her mouth. She just spews. She doesn't even think before she speaks.
I guess so, and I guess she doesn't understand what she did in March was highly illegal and she can end up on the sex offender registry. So maybe she needs to comprehend that. And I'm not even joking. I'm not making light of this. You can literally end up on the sex offender registry because you showed somebody's underaged private parts on a live stream to over 1,000 people watching you. That's illegal, and that is distribution of child porn. So watch what happens. Hey, hot ass biznatch, what's up?
Hey, Monty, I really want to see those jorts and socks. This sounded really hot.
Right? Did you hear that word, Cookie? That I supposedly met her and I was in jorts with like long socks. Yeah,
but I bet those socks were clean, Monty.
Right?
Clean socks.
And sandals. You had socks and sandals and jorts. That must have been a good dream. Sorry, I spent the whole day waiting to see her have 1 ounce of compassion, like sympathy for the situation. And it's still always the same. She's bitter that this woman took her man and she doesn't care what happens to her. And that's really messed up. Like, it's disturbing, like super, super, super disturbing. And then to go on for like 4 hours, just spewing lie after lie after lie and reminiscing on, the good time she had with him, and I'm like, what are we watching right now? Like, it was so disturbing on so many levels, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I want to laugh at it, but it's like really, really disturbing. So yeah, the shorts thing was awesome though.
Okay, I need somebody to clue me in. I leave for a little bit. I come back. I'm like, what is this with Monty and shorts and what is this? I miss one thing, and it's difficult obviously to keep up with Chantal, but what happened there with Monty? Or you met her, Monty, or was it in her dreams?
She said that when Monty came to meet her, he had on jean shorts and knee-high socks with sandals. And Monty's like, I've never met you. Like, that didn't happen.
They were trying to make out like Monty's this nerdy, incel, dorky loser. And dorky losers wear sandals with socks apparently, and shorts. That was the inference that he's just a dorky loser.
Yeah, but he met her. Where is she saying he met her? I think
she said when he went to the Orange Julep, that's what he was wearing. So I think there was a bit of confusion there. I don't think she actually said he met her there, but when he went to the Orange Julep to find her.
I remember seeing the little, I don't know if it was he put it on Snapchat or if he put it on, I remember seeing him more, wearing jeans, and I mean, he wasn't, I don't know what she's talking about.
Looking fly and fresh in his jeans and his
exactly.
sneakers and his little shirt. Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm like, where's Chantal? That's I think what he was saying playfully. But, that's the thing with Chantal. That has always been her ammo. This is how she operates. When she is upset, she just attacks. She just goes on the attack and she plays dirty. It doesn't matter. I don't like people like that, where if they're upset with you or you can't have a civil conversation or they can't explain themselves like normal human beings, they just attack. Just let me attack him. And it's obviously lies.
Yeah. I was at the shops yesterday, guys, and I got a purchase. Do you want to see what I got?
Did you get $400 glasses?
No, not $400
that don't fit your head.
Look what I found. An $8 dupe. Polarized, peeps. I got them from Kmart. They look awesome.
Oh, those are awesome.
Those are
exactly the same thing.
I didn't even look for them on purpose. They were right there on the shelf, and I was like, I have to buy these. $8.
Be careful. Chantel's going to come after you.
Oh, I'm frightened. Shaking in my little boots. I'm shaking in my Skechers.
See, for $8, they're really cute, but for $400, no.
So,
the thing that the one she bought.
Yeah, the thing that's funny is, what was that?
That was my cat just knocking down my beauty case mirror.
Wow.
I'm like, what just happened? I'll show you what he did.
Oh, is everything okay? Oh, yikes.
Yeah, my mirror. Oh, I'll have to pop out and fix it up. See you later, guys. Bye.
All right,
the joys of cats.
I was gonna say about her glasses. I just find it so funny because she lives in a hot mess in a pigsty. She's gonna take off those glasses, throw them somewhere. They're gonna be lost in oblivion. She's gonna step on them one day or sit on them. I mean, you want to buy $400 glasses, but you can't buy sheets that are soiled. You can't, a new mattress
or get a maid service.
Exactly.
Or a cat carrier that fits her cat. She bought some Dolce & Gabbana. Hi. She bought some Dolce & Gabbana, supposedly, sunglasses.
Oh, Lord. I didn't get to see them.
They don't even fit her head. They're like 2 inches above her ears. And so she wears them under the thing on her head, the turban thing.
Oh, she's going to say that we're all hating and jealous and we want to be her. No, Foodie. No, never.
Hi, Gary. I just saw his comment.
Hi, Gary. I hope you feel better.
Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Monty, can you hook us up with a picture of the sunglasses? Because I didn't see them.
Oh, you mean the one that she bought for $400?
Yes.
Yeah, it's if you literally go to her page, the thumbnail is the glasses. The last two thumbnails are the glasses she bought. They're Dolce and Gabbana.
In the
Oh, you
first
want me to?
stream, in the first
Yeah.
stream that
Hang
she
on, I'm
did
checking.
today,
I'm checking. One second.
Mhm.
you want
Do
to
you want
see
me to
it
put it
from
on the
the
screen?
side.
Oh,
From the side is the best.
hey, Hail Nev.
Wow, those are literally strangling her face.
Yeah, and they don't go behind her ears. They're like above
They're
her.
floating.
Yeah,
They're
it's
floating.
weird.
They're pretty sunglasses, but it's a shame that they're on her face because she's gonna destroy them. I would wear them, but they don't look good on her. They're not made for her face. You know, you got to know your shape, and
Right?
they barely fit on you. They look like they hurt.
You have to try them on before you buy them. That's all I'm saying, you know? Like, I can understand not trying on clothes, but sunglasses?
Wait,
I
did she
just,
get it from an
Wait, she did
actual?
not come for natural Ginger's accent.
oh, yeah, she
Please tell
did.
me she did not.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
she did.
Foodie. You entire piece of walking crap. Like, sit down. So you get your nails done, and now you think you can come for everyone, huh? Your nails look hideous, by the way. They look like dollar store
Wait,
press-ons.
I didn't see her
And
nails.
oh, they look
Oh, you've got to look at them.
horrendous. The color looks awful on her.
They're like
It
kind
is
of a pukey
terrible.
green. And she didn't even know how to say abalone, and she still thinks abalone is a snail.
Really?
So, yeah,
Wow.
that was fascinating. Today's been very educational.
I can't believe she came for Natural Ginger. You know what? Natural Ginger has a beautiful accent, and you
I
only wish
know
you could
that's.
have
I know.
had
I love her
Is this
accent.
such
all in
a
the? I
beautiful
feel like so
accent.
lost. I apologize. I was cutting, interrupting. Was this all in that 4 hour stream that she did?
Yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
came for me. She said that we met up. She said I wear jorts with long socks. She came for Natural Ginger. She called the panel, like, was it Jerry Toll? Yeah, Jerry Toll panel.
Oh,
If you know
please.
who
Yeah.
Jerry
That
Wait,
Toll
that's
what?
is.
And then she was talking about how we all have British accents and sound. I don't know what she said exactly, but it was just, I'm just like, what?
I wish I
She's
had a
just
British accent.
Me too.
right. I would love to have a British accent.
And
I
she
mean,
Mine's
came.
just
I'll take
lame.
it. I'll take
I
it.
can do a nodder, but like my grandma, when you speak Arabic, like it's embarrassing that it's like similar. Some things like the P, a lot of like my aunt or bolis, but I would never. No, thank you. I would not want to. I want nothing close to this man.
I can't do anything like, I mean, all of my accents kind of sound similar-ish. It's just whatever comes out when I do it,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
why would you? This is what I'm saying. It's all back to maybe when in her dreams, maybe Monty came and she was probably turned on by those jorts or whatever. But she's like, Monty, you turned her on. Come on.
Monty, she wants you, and she's pissed that she can't have you. That's all it
And
is.
and the reason she got her nails done was because someone PayPal'd her money to do it. Hello, fetish
Oh,
crap.
Couldn't she
Yeah,
just pick like a basic pink, just pink in general?
but I just want to say that usually when the nail fetish guys like want you to get your nails done for them, they want red and they don't want like that. They want them long and red. 90% of
okay.
them.
Well, I heard her. I caught a little bit of it because I was actually busy. I was with family, and I saw her talking about basic bitch nails. Like, listen, you wish you could pull off some basic, long, neutral, beautiful nails because nothing works on those stubs you call fingers, Chantal. I mean, it looks horrible. Why are
The
you even wasting
color
your
is,
money?
I couldn't believe the color. I'm like,
She
why
always
would you
picks these weird
choose?
colors combinations. I don't understand. Yes, I understand colorful, but at least like do some color theory about it.
You
Don't just
mean
pick.
something like this, guys? Something fancy?
Yeah, that looks
Something
nice. That looks nice. They're kind of pastel-y and stuff like that, but she doesn't even look at that.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear that color though. I'm totally a basic bitch because I love fluorescent yellow. Like my go-to nail polish color is fluorescent yellow. I don't know why. I just love it.
I love wearing fluorescent as well, but I'm a 2 colors. I got to have 2 colors on my nails all the time. I don't know why. It must be an aesthetic thing. I don't know. But that's just a preference.
I kind of look.
So you're telling me there
I'm
was
very basic today.
There's no
basic.
Sorry, I was gonna say there's
let
no
me
green
see your
tea.
basic nail. Those are so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are
and
cute.
The shape's nice too, not like a little lizard claws.
I can't wear long nails that long.
Wait, there we go.
I can't either. I
I'm
wash too many
jealous.
dishes.
I'm sorry. So you're telling me the salon didn't have a color called green peen?
That was green peen.
Was she calling it abalone shell or something like that?
Abalone. She was like I think it was abalone or abilene or
Yeah, she
abalone.
was kept on saying abalone over. Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's
mother
abalone.
of pearl. Isn't that what it's called? When it's got that shimmer, like that opaly kind of.
Well,
when it reflects.
for nails, they actually use the abalone shell.
Okay.
But she thought it was a snail because later she was like, and I have snails on my fingers. And I'm like, no, it's like a clam, like a not a clam, like a conch.
Yeah, it's like a conch.
And did you see a little crooked ones? Like how chunky they were?
And she already cut herself. I called it. I can't wait till her nose is just bleeding.
Oh, that shape is just not it. When you have chubby fingers
how was the
like
shape?
She does, it's the pointy shape. It's the
super pointy, like devil.
How do you
point.
do that with like using the bathroom? Oh, I can't.
You
I never
don't.
understood
That's
that.
not a problem for her.
If I ever do like that super pointy, I'll do it and do a photo shoot of them or take my pictures, and then I immediately file them down. Because you cut yourself constantly. And she's always picking her nose. I'm like, oh, she's gonna be bleeding just constantly.
So
I just built traps.
I just saw her. So I'm on my phone and on my laptop this time, so I could see also the chat. And I went on her thing, and I guess that's pretty crazy. She has. I'm assuming that's the stream. The one would said that is actually titled "Monty, you're a literal trash." That's crazy. I mean.
And she's not going to delete it.
No, but it's why? Like, what did he do to her that is that she's going after him for?
Because you know who's literal trash? I'll tell you who's literal trash. You, Foodie. You have the nerve to go around policing people and telling who you've done it in your comment section. You've told people, oh, I'm a victim. How dare you? Like, you don't even want people who actually have gone through the experience to share their experiences. But then you also, on top of it all, have the nerve to go for CSA. So miss me with that. Sit down. Take all of the seats. They belong to you.
Wait, did I miss something? What did she say about CSA? Is it in the same rant that she deleted?
There's a 19-second clip that I have on my video that she was talking about in reference to Gary.
Okay, what she did was, can I say something? I remember when Natter was coming for Gary and his CSA, Chantal was like, oh, I feel so bad for Gary, rah, rah, rah. And then she proceeds to say something about Michael Jackson in the same breath and laughs about it. And you know the Michael Jackson reference. So that's what that was.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So she can miss me with all of that. She wants to sit here and try to come after. Look, you know what, Foodie? Shut up. That's it. That's all. Just shut up. And you can try to put that Valley girl accent of yours all you want. It's not intimidating, honey. First of all, before you get all tough, you better be able to outrun me. Okay? You better be able to catch up with me.
Run? She can't run. She can't even walk.
No, but for her to go just so low, to go after, I love her accent, Natural Ginger. I don't understand, why are you going after things like that to stoop that low? But then again, it is Chantal. That's what she does.
Look,
because there's
everyone.
literally nothing to come after us about. You know, it's we're fat and we're old and we're ugly. Okay, but have you listened to a word that's come out of our mouths? Like,
none of those things invalidate our opinions.
Right.
Our opinions
like it means
still stand
nothing.
regardless of how we look, how old we are, where we come from, how much money we have.
Yep.
None of that invalidates what we're saying. And she will never understand that. The shell does not make the internal parts of a person's mind and heart any less valuable.
You know what it's going to be like now that Chantal has nails, right? It's going to be this. You need to find your place, okay?
Well, that's what she was doing.
You can go
like Amber.
off with all of that. I don't give fuck all what you have to say. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking. I'm blocking you all day.
That's like the Amberlin.
And then there'll be some of this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's how Amberlin was. I remember when she did her nails, it was like, look what I got. You know,
Well, she didn't even do her nails. It was just like press-ons.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right.
And she couldn't even take it like through a little bit over half a day. She took them off.
It definitely isn't enough pinky, Sydney. I have small, dainty fingers compared to Chantal.
Look at that, guys. Look at my little finger. It is comical. It's like a nub.
We're twinsies. We're twinsies.
Yeah.
We're twinsies.
And I've got,
by the way, I have
the same feet as Chantal, except my weird little toes look like nubs. They don't look like extra fingers, but they are that Flintstone shape. So don't shame feet, guys. I've got bedrock feet.
I have just a question about the video. I know it's not something we really want to talk about, or I was watching earlier with Monty with the stream, and then I had to leave. I come back, and I guess there was somebody said something about translation, that he was speaking Arabic, and I missed it. Like, was he just is there like a time stamp or or was it throughout? Because I was trying to go back and see, not that I really didn't want to, it was just it was very difficult, but was he speaking a lot of just because I really wanted to see what he was saying to translate it.
I can't recall any Arabic, but
because somebody said
he did say a couple of things, but I'm not sure what the timestamp is.
Was he just cursing in Arabic, or he was saying one word over again, like, or he was just saying like,
that's the thing,
I say shit or something.
That's what I wanted to know, just so I could translate it. I thought it was maybe something he was talking to somebody else or something like that, or just to see if it's something of, I mean, nothing is of importance that he says. I just wanted to see what he was,
No.
But that was why she came on and raged for 4 hours, because she didn't want us talking about that.
And she was like, ha, it wasn't about me. Your stupid theories suck, Monty. You said it was going to be about me, and ha.
And she was shit in her pants.
Chantal. They haven't
finished
anything yet.
We're technically still not wrong, though, because there might still be more videos. You don't know when.
I was going to say it's not over.
Yeah, it ain't over.
It's not over.
Chantal, listen and listen very closely, okay? They have hours, weeks, and at least a couple of months of footage. So you just sit tight, bitch, okay?
Thank you.
Yep.
I mean, as far as we know, it could come out that she could have potentially been an accomplice to some of this stuff too.
Well, if she wasn't nervous, then like if nothing happened, then why are you so nervous, Chantal?
She was supposed
Why
to
are you
just
so nervous?
yesterday. Oh, if it was me, I didn't know about it. Oh, it was without my knowledge. I didn't know. She was making the exact same assumptions Monty and the panel were. We were discussing that. She was making those same assumptions. The hypocrite is popping out once again, Chantal.
Interesting. I don't know. If it was me, I wouldn't be nervous, because if I didn't have anything to hide, I wouldn't care if there was going to be a clip it about me. But since she seems to be a whole lot nervous, I would like to make a special request. Please rush the Foodie episode, Sams. Please.
Yes,
rush.
please.
Yep.
Back to her nails. The
And
reason they grow
I'm
hair,
sorry, I used the B word, Monty. I couldn't help myself.
for
No.
someone like Chantal with such poor hygiene, and we all know how fingernails and hands are filthier than toilet
Yeah.
rolls, her having any kind of nail is just a breeding ground for all of the bacteria that is already on her body, and she licks her fingers consistently.
Oh God.
I know. So every time she eats from now on, all I'm going to think about is how much gunk and filth she has under those nails now.
Oh, when she
Incoming
eats,
staph infection arc.
no,
Oh my
whenever she
God.
eats, she like the last time she had the fake nails, she would lick under the fingernails.
Ugh.
Like it was just, yeah.
And remember, she doesn't wash her hands after using the restroom.
Yeah, soap doesn't
See, I
exist.
Oh
was
my
just gonna
gosh.
say you're supposed to have a nail brush sitting by. Like I've been getting my nails done
Yep.
for years. You're supposed to have a nail brush sitting by every sink so that when you go wash your hands, you can do a quick little scrub underneath the nails, and your nails are always in pristine condition.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Either a nail brush or a toothbrush would work. Like if you just buy a little dollar toothbrush, just something to scrub underneath with the soap, so that
I
you
like
don't
the
have any
round
residue.
ones. The round nail brushes, I like those better. They seem to have softer bristles.
Oh my God! Somebody in the chat said she was smelling underneath them earlier.
Mm-hmm.
She
Oh,
does that. I saw her do that the other day in her post-date descriptor. She actually, I don't know whether she rubbed her butt or behind her knee or on her leg, but she rubbed, you can see her rubbing, and then she went, she's a pit sniffer, I swear. She smells it, gets right into it. Blech.
She sniffs everything.
Even she is self-aware of her own like body odor. It's kind of sad.
Oh God.
if you think you smell, then just go take a shower or like at least put deodorant on.
She said that she brushes her teeth every day now, guys, and she takes a shower like at least a minute.
Oh my God.
Oh well,
It
she
would
wants
take a
an
minute
ass
Her
for
minute
her
tat.
to rub
shower.
from her head to her feet. That's not possible. She needs at least 5 or 10 in there to scrub in between everything, to be
Yeah.
clean, to get the bacteria. And then she'd need to air dry or towel dry in between so she doesn't get a buildup of the bacteria. She really does not understand how to take care of herself.
Yeah, she really needs to. She's probably has to first towel dry really well, and then like lay on her bed for like to air dry for like 20 minutes or something at least. And if she doesn't want chafing, she has to use like some like Vaseline or talcum powder or something so she won't get any rashes because she has so many folds.
Okay, I just need to say that she said that she put Vaseline on her fupa.
Ugh.
Now, I'm just going to give ladies a little bit of advice. Don't put Vaseline on your hoo-ha because Vaseline is comedogenic. I don't know how to say it right. It clogs your pores and will give you more boils. If you have a boil issue, don't put a bunch of Vaseline. She said it made her skin taut. I'm like, what? But yeah, don't put
Well, see,
Vaseline on
also,
your
Plus,
fupa.
it's a trap for bacteria on her now
Yeah.
shaven hoo-ha. Bacteria hairless does not make your vagina cleaner.
Clean. Yeah.
The hair
Oh
is there to actually
no.
protect you from the bacteria. It's like a self-cleaning oven. You don't need to be putting things up there or washing it out unless directed by a doctor and you have a medical condition. Leave your vagina alone. It does what it needs to do.
Like
Just
I
stop it.
understand trimming if you think it's too long, but other
she
than
said
that,
it was because it's cleaner when it's shaven. It's cleaner. It's actually
no, it's
not.
not.
For someone
Yeah.
who doesn't bathe, it's not cleaner. She's actually
Right.
putting
Yeah,
herself in harm's
somebody
way.
said pretty when you're drunk said Lumi. That's yeah, that's how you spell it. She needs Lumi. That's I don't know if you guys ever heard of Lumi. It is actually really good. It's natural, but not that stuff that's like I need to send her a care package with a bunch of Lumi in it. It's like a natural deodorant, but it works differently than regular deodorant. It's really, really good, but it's not in stores. You have to order it. It's like you could put it anywhere on your skin. You know how some women under the breast, they get, they sweat, or like it's pretty good. It lasts for literally like 72 hours, even from the time you put it. So maybe she needs some of that.
No, what she needs to learn, at first is she needs to basically learn how to wash before she even goes into anything additional. First, you got to wash it and learn how to dry it properly, and not have gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, STIs all the time. That would be a starting point. Good starting point, Chantal.
Well, and the fact is that she's like, I use Vaseline and I use Vagisil at the same time. I could only imagine that is a hotbed for bacteria.
Oh, God, the swamp going on. Isn't it hot in Canada right now?
It is quite hot, but today was cooler, and so was yesterday, because we had a thunderstorm of showers. So we're going to get into another heat wave soon.
Nice.
Oh, and I have this theory, because she's always going on about how we shame her looks, and we go on about how she looks and stuff like that. Well, we really just talk about her hygiene more than anything. Chantal, if you're listening, and we know that you are, people are like flavors of ice cream. Not everybody's going to like the same flavor. Some people like chocolate. Not me. I don't. Some people like caramel. Some people like boysenberry. Some people like mint chocolate. You are a very particular flavor of ice cream. There are people out there who are going to like that flavor. All of us on the panel, we are also our own particular flavor of ice cream. And there are people who are going to like us. So for you to blanket us as ugly and old and gross, and nobody would ever want to bleep us, you're ignorant. You shame us for our looks. You are then shaming yourself for your looks. You shame all women, you're shaming yourself. You need to cut it out and grow up.
Married. My husband's right next to me.
How does she know how old we are?
Dang,
do I look that old from that picture?
I didn't know 30 was old.
I'm 6 years older.
I'm 39.
Shut up.
I'm 39.
I'm
40
35.
there. I don't care. I'm 40.
I'm 46. I'm 8 years older than her, but I definitely look younger.
I'm 45. No shame here.
Like, nobody, people can't like be shaming people on the way they look, because like it's genetics. Like, some people look really young for their age, some people look really old for their age. They can't help it. It's nothing
like you said, everybody is beautiful in their own way, and someone is going to think you're beautiful no matter what you look like.
I have a husband, Chantal, right here. You see that hand? That's my man.
He's claimed, guys.
That's my man.
See, here's the thing. I would never shame her. Honestly, I would never shame her because of her weight. I could care less. I'm sure you guys feel the exact same way. It's nothing to do with your looks. It's not like that. It's the fact that your personality, the way that, for instance, from what everybody's saying, she's attacking the panel. What did anybody say? She's attacking Monty. What did he say that was wrong? What did he say? He never attacked you personally. Your looks, excuse me. And I despise when women attack each other. I hate that. It's absolutely, I'm talking about like looks. We're all beautiful in our own way. We're all, it doesn't matter if we're 20, 30, 40. Why would you have to go that low? Nobody was shaming her for her weight, because I don't care. It's about her ugly personality, and it's about, yes, your hygiene. I'm sorry. I mean, it's something you are going to talk about. Nowadays it's like everybody's sensitive, like, oh, don't hygiene shame, don't drug shame. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk about you using drugs and getting high. That's ridiculous. I can't even do that.
I just feel like, it's kind of our job to take the things that she says and does that are completely bad and wrong and give the world at large the right answers, or at least attempt, you know?
You know something? I'm gonna be real. I really don't care if she comes through my looks because I don't lack confidence like she does.
Right.
So
I just think it's funny.
I dish it as much as I take it. But I'm not going to let you sit there and think that you're superior to everyone on earth just because you make a smidge more money than we do and you think you can talk down to people. So if you can dish it, you can take it and vice versa, right? So I'm just dishing it back. So if you're going to say that everyone in here is ugly, I'm going to point out every single little tiny flaw, low hanging fruit that you have. And that's just what it is.
And then somebody's saying in the chat, you know, everyone attacks her. Dude, be real, you know, because we're saying everybody attacks her looks. That's not true. And I felt bad for her several times, and I still do in terms of what he's done to her. I will never, that will never change. I feel horrible for her. I believe her. I believed her what he's done. I know that the reason she went back to him, or excuse me, like the charges she dropped, all that stuff. I believe it was because she wanted to be with him. However, this is what happens to me. It's like a cycle. I feel bad for her. Then she opens her mouth and starts to attack people or starts to say things that she, you know, her ugly personality shines through. And then you're like, you go back to square one. You get angry with her. You feel bad for her, but then you're like, well, why did you have to go do that? Why do you have to be vile? Why do you have to be rude to people? And when people, even her own subscribers that pay her money, when they tell her things like a friend, I'm not the kind of friend, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I've always been the friend that and my friends know this. I'm going to tell, if I don't like a guy that's like not nice to my friend or whatever, I'm going to tell you what I think. And the subscribers, I know she looks at them as her friends, as her therapist. And when they tell her, you know, the truth, she doesn't like it. She starts attacking people in the chat and I'm going to block you and F you and this and that. I mean, that's to me, ugly personality. That's
what
not
I think's funny though, is she attacks the panel, all of us up here, right? Except she's stealing everything we talk about. Her content is half what we talk about. Talking about going to Thailand. We were talking about that the other day. Like she just talks about shit we talk about and then gets mad at us. Like, bitch, if we weren't up here, you wouldn't have nothing to talk about. I'm sorry, but it's true. Yeah.
The shade was blinding their visage. I had to put my glasses back on.
And by the way, you think people want her? Everybody, I'm sure people want her to succeed. They want her to get her life together. It's like, you know, the success story, even like, for instance, with Amberlynn, it's the same, how people want her to lose the weight for her health. They wanted her to succeed, but the same thing with her. She lies all the time and she gets caught in her lies and she gaslights and manipulates. And so Chantal, people want you to succeed. They want you to find a good guy. Why else would people tell you to get away from him from day one? Like, for instance, FFG that you attacked constantly. What was FFG doing? She was talking about that guy. She knew about him, about Nader, about, you know, she was warning you. And what did she get? You had him. You were laughing, like she was saying, when he was talking about going there or finding where you live or finding where she lives, excuse me. So, yeah.
No, you know what? I'm sorry. At this moment, I'm petty, Farida. I used to want to see like good, but now I could care less. I'm going to be honest with you. She is not a nice person. She says the most hurtful, disgusting things towards people, and then she wants to sit there and pretend that she's like this little wounded angel that she doesn't understand. Like, you've said some horrific stuff. You've said transphobic, homophobic, racist, xenophobic. You've mocked CSA. You've mocked SA. You've mocked DV. You've mocked everything under the sun. And then you expect anyone to have, I save my sympathy for the devil who fell out of the grace of God.
Well, guys, I've actually got to pop up. I've got to go and make a doctor's appointment that I've booked that I'm actually going to attend that is free for me under my healthcare.
Yay.
Proactive healthcare, guys, get on it. It's fun. It works.
Bye, Dwight.
Bye.
Right,
Bye.
later.
I just feel like she should have came on today and said, you know, that video was really hardcore and I think I'm going to just take the day and not be a horrible person. Like, she should have just not streamed all day is all I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I wanted a different response and I just didn't get it. And it's very unsatisfying, like frustrating. So yeah. But she did inspire me because she said, you know, you don't like how I am. You need to do your own channel. And I felt like she was speaking to my soul. So I'm going to take next week off the panel and I'm going to get my shit going, just so you know. And it's not going to be about her, you guys. Trust me, I'm not talking about her.
Yay.
I think
So, yeah.
Good for you.
I think some
it was
people
like,
just
yeah, I hate you. Like, this is so dumb. Let's talk about positive stuff. So, yeah.
You just get to a point of frustration with her where you're just like, forget about it. Like, why should I care when she doesn't care? You know, like, come on. Yes, you should refocus on your channel. You should not let someone bring you down or stop you from doing what you do, because the content you make is not going to be the same as hers because she doesn't have the talent you have.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I just want her to not do what she's doing. This all is just so
that's why
sickening.
I made a second channel just to talk about her.
Well, that's what I'm gonna keep hot ass to come up here.
Just to react.
I'll keep hot ass to come up here, and then my other channel will be my other stuff. This, I'm not gonna post nothing on here. I'll just come up here.
I'm excited to see what you come out with. So I'm already subscribed, I believe.
So, is anyone watching Natter's live? Because it says, here we go again with a, I guess a photo of a cop, an emoji of a cop.
Oh,
So
God,
what
is
is
it
that
clickbait?
Is it clickbait?
Is it? No, I don't know. I haven't.
Because he has 660 people watching him right now. So it's like, is this ever going to end?
No,
not until the third.
It won't end
Not until the third.
It's gonna be every day.
Yeah. And all he's doing right now is eating, I believe, whatever he made and just talking shit, telling lies.
And even if it does end, the thing is that Chantal isn't going to end it for another like 4 or 5 months after that. It's going to be, oh, he's in jail. That's so great. And oh, I miss him. And it's going to go back and forth like that.
Why is she saying it's been 2 months since she talked to him? It's literally been like 3 days that we know of, and it was probably yesterday.
She can't keep track of her lies anymore, hot ass.
She need a book.
None of them can.
She needs to write it down.
She needs an assistant at this point.
See, Melanie Sass, that's what I'm talking about. All this is shadow work. This is all shadow work. We're all working on ourselves. Watching her makes us work on ourselves. Sorry. But yeah.
Yeah, Melanie, I will not be paying for Natter's OnlyFans. I don't want to be seeing that.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Fancifa says, I only watch him on Queen Nader El Shami, an archiving channel. So if you don't know about that, Google Queen Nader El Shami.
I'm getting word that he is again mocking CSA on his channel.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's just like making opinions maybe more believable at this point. Like, I've never heard somebody do that so much without either, in my opinion, it happening to themselves or the other one, which is even worse.
A quick question, guys. I apologize. I went in really quick to his chat. I hate even giving him one view. I just want to see what the chat is saying. And the one where it says message deleted, it would be Dee deleting those messages, not the person that's because there's a bunch of like places where it's message deleted. I'm assuming she did that.
Probably.
I'm assuming so. Yeah, she's very quick with that finger of hers. She deletes everything. There was one live stream where she had deleted 66 comments when she first started.
Wow. Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
says you block people and then talk smack in her, but I want to get out before, you know.
Like, what does he have over you? Whatever he has over you, it's not as worse as you staying with him. Like, it's ridiculous.
I still say she's waiting until he goes to court. Like, she's just gonna let him go to court and then he'll be gone. Like, they're probably gonna arrest him at court, hopefully. So that's the only rational thing I can think of, is
But
that
like,
but she doesn't want to put charges on him or nothing. So she's just gonna wait until he's going to jail.
Does she
honestly,
have
she could
family
have.
here?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I was just saying, does she have family? Because I'm wondering if
Yeah.
anybody's,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
Yeah.
does.
Her mom's at a retirement home that's like a 5-minute walk from where they live. That Natter goes to apparently once or twice a week to see her alone.
I honestly think if he goes, she's still going to talk to him, still going to contact him, and if he gets locked up, I don't know. I'm not buying that she's over him either.
Yeah, like honestly, she could have like made him get forcefully out of her apartment. Like when she goes to work, she could have called the police, showed the like at least the first or second video of that, and they would have forced him out because they at least have an assumption that there was something happening. She doesn't even do that, so I don't really believe that she wants to get out of this situation.
Probably
We all
not.
have to remember that, look, everyone has to go back, despite of all the information that's out there, including the new surface of footage. Everyone has to remember two things. Dee Dee sought out Natter,
Yep.
chased him, drove to him in the
Mhm.
middle of a blizzard, knowing already that he had these tendencies. Number one. Number two, this footage happened in April, and she's still sitting with him now, cheering him on, encouraging him, directing his hatred towards certain specific people, and applauding it. Please do not forget that while you are exposed to the horrible footage that is being don't let that, because here's what pisses me off about that. That footage is making people relive real deep trauma, and
The
everyone
panic attack,
gets
man. That's what
everyone
got
gets
me.
lost in that moment. Everyone gets lost in that moment because you're reliving your own personal traumas, right?
Yep.
And rightfully so. So please do not forget the important pieces of the puzzle. She inserted herself voluntarily. She is still with him
And defending him
voluntarily. She is
and lying
defending
about it.
him. She's covering up. And yes, we all know the cycles, but I'm
But you have
sorry.
to look at the person number 3 who's over there doing the misdirection, doing all these silly stories and, saying, don't look over there, look over here,
Right.
So it's all three of them. All three of them are despicable. Like,
And I encourage everyone to open their minds and wait for all of the footage to be out in its completion. If there ever is a completion, please do not
Exactly.
subject yourself to this footage, because this footage is very emotional and terrifying, basically, for anyone who's a survivor.
I waited until Monty came on. Like, I knew it had been up for a few hours, but I refused to watch it without, like, everyone else. I felt like I needed this, like, buffer, and it
Please
helped.
just remember those pieces of the puzzle, because they are, and I feel they will ultimately be important towards the end.
Hey, Gary, how's the Rona?
Hi, Gary.
I'm hoping I don't have the Rona. I've
Hi,
tested.
Gary.
Hello. Hi, everybody. You hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've tested negative 4 days straight, so I'm hoping it's not the Rona. However, breaking news, I was unblocked, and I'm sorry, Monty, I don't mean to come and take over. Do you mind if I say a couple things?
Go for it.
Go ahead.
I might have to steal Erie pepperoni because I got some beef to settle real quick with old. Can I cuss?
Go ahead.
With that old bastard over there, old numbnuts, I'm about to go off on him here in a minute. So I
Oh,
went over
okay.
there.
Yeah.
I just went over there in his chat. Look, they've had me blocked forever. So I asked him, hey, is that spaghetti and meatballs? He gets pissed and starts saying that. Trigger warning. Look, hibbity shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm going live now. I'm not completely better, but I'm going to save my words for my side. I probably shouldn't have came over here. So everybody stay here. Enjoy the time. And when you're done, I may be live because I'm going after this bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna have to drop out, and Gary and I are gonna talk. Okay, love everyone. Bye.
All
Good
right.
luck,
See you,
guys.
Gary.
Bye.
Bye,
Unless,
Gary.
yeah.
Feel better,
Sorry, I
Gary.
screamed.
Thank
My
you.
puppy bit. My puppy is.
Unless Erie
She
talks me
plays.
out of it. Sorry.
What were you saying, Gary?
Unless Erie talks me out of going live. So
All right. Well, we'll look out for your live stream, and
look,
we'll see what happens.
We can snipe you.
well, I mean, that might be a thing. That actually would probably be funny, and we'll just all piss him off. Look, I'm
We
down.
can critique you critiquing him. That would
I'm
be
going to go.
fabulous.
I'm going to go at him because this is some BS. So, all right. I'll see y'all soon. I'm
All right.
sorry. I hope
Bye.
you're all well. Hi,
Bye.
everybody.
All
By
Not
right.
the way,
See
ready
you
yet,
later.
but he's a dick.
Now, wait. Can you tell me what happened? You went there and made a comment,
Yeah, I made a
and
comment if he was eating spaghetti and meatballs, and he started throwing up my stuff in my face again and everything tonight, right now. So, and asked me other stuff. So it's time to go fuck this piece of shit. I'm sorry. I apologize, but
He's
enough's
just
enough
trying to
of
get
this.
under your skin. You know that.
Well, I'm about to get up
well,
under
you
his
know,
skin. So,
he is who he is. He's not ever gonna be
He's not gonna
anything.
stop because he has a camera in front of him. It's not the real person. Until the real person goes in front of him, that's when he's gonna start to cower.
well, this real
Yeah.
person is going to go in front of him and snipe his ass right now.
Go get him, Gary.
Go get him.
I really do believe in that. Like the sometimes, like, for example, my brother, he used, when he was a kid, he just used to go off and talk stuff. But I always warn him, like, don't say stuff, because if they go in front of you, you're gonna mess. There's gonna be that one person that's gonna not take it and like beat you up. And what happened? A couple of years later, he got beat up. Ever since then, he just doesn't say anything like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
it's
mean, he's clearly, obviously, a damn coward. He knows he is. That's why he got mad that she said that, because he's only a big bad bully to women, and he talks all this. Oh, look at me! I did this, and the guards, let the guy
that's a
go.
lie.
Yeah,
There
that's
is no way he
obvious.
did that, because
Of course, it's lie. Yeah, he's a complete. It's complete bullshit. He wouldn't. Like that guy, when she kept saying, he kept saying, call Mike. He knew she would not call him. He knew, because if that guy Mike really did come, I mean, he would probably beat him up. That little scrawny skeleton.
He's
And then somebody said
160
in the
pounds.
this disgusted me. Like, somebody said in the chat about that Dee, I guess, apparently said, somebody asked her, I don't know if it was today, but that somebody asked her, oh, would you, if you had a daughter, would you allow her to, you wouldn't mind for her to date somebody like him? And she said, oh yeah, I would. And
oh
I
my
just reading,
gosh.
I'm like, oh my God, that's disgusting. Yeah, somebody was just commenting in this
Well, it's
chat
a
here.
good thing she
Ugh,
didn't have children.
exactly. Thank God. That's disgusting.
Okay, so Dean Winchester was in the other chat saying he was a Dom and would answer questions, and I just saw he was in chat. So if anyone had Dom questions, I think he
Yeah, I
was.
think we're gonna need like a morning or a time where we can have a group of people that know about like dumb sub stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just
And
saw him in
then
the chat, so that's why. I
maybe what I should do is maybe schedule that panel ahead of time, maybe 2 or 3 days from now, and then whoever has the time to come on at that time will just come on at that time. I
Yeah.
think that would be
You need
best.
Rose. I can't do it. I'm not a dom. I don't know none of that crap.
Well, you don't have to be a
I know
dom. You could be a
findom.
sub. You could be a master. You could be a kingster. You could be like a
I'm a
I'm not a
casual.
nothing
findom.
right now.
So
I'll be down in the chat listening.
I
Mhm.
do. People always want dom stuff on cam, and I tell them no unless it's something I can laugh at. I do the SPH and I do findom. Those are my two go-tos, but the rest of it's just too complicated because I can't not laugh, unfortunately.
But at least you can do it. Some people who have like SA and the CSA, they, I guess like I'm kind of outing myself. I do want to try some of that stuff, but because of the trauma I have, it's so difficult for
Just
me.
don't ever do rope work. Don't do nothing rope work.
Oh, you don't want
What
to know why.
What's wrong with rope work?
Because
It's just the constriction of it. Some people get like therapy from it,
yeah.
but like for me personally, like no, it's just the constriction, the not being able to escape feeling.
Yeah, it's like really
That's what,
scary. It triggers too
yeah.
much. But I wouldn't mind like the role playing, the
Well,
kind of,
I
yeah.
guess
I
specifically
mean, you
what
could
you had
always
then
do
was binding.
cosplay.
But
Cosplay, she said you can also
I
do cosplay.
You can always do cosplay. It's a real like easy way to like ease into that and not feel like you're going outside of anything that could be potentially triggering.
I think dressing up would be fun, for real.
oh yeah, dressing up is fun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dressing up is not, it's not a problem. It's just like other things when it comes to like dominating because of certain things, like you were always had to like listen and stuff like that to the person and the situation and stuff, so it kind of is hard. But I feel like with more therapy, it would be a little bit more easier. It's just right now I can't really afford that type of stuff. So
What state do you live in?
I live in the greatest state apparently, like, or one of the greatest states. I live in Maryland, so
Oh, I don't know what their insurance stuff is like.
expensive.
I have insurance, but because I'm in Mexico, they're not allowed to treat me in Mexico, so I can't even do tele with my insurance. It's so
Oh my
stupid.
gosh. Yeah. No, everything I'm trying to either do like holistically or like natural with like oils and stuff. For my anxiety, it's been helping. Paranoia, it's okay. Depression, I'm feeling actually 10 times better than I used to. It's just like I feel like my trauma that I had when I was a child is starting to pick up again. Like I'm getting my tics and stuff. And it's like just embarrassing because I don't want to do it in front of my kids and stuff.
Okay, I see. As I was saying, there's different categories of like rope stuff because you can have rope where it's not any type of binding, and then you can have kinbaku and shibari type of stuff, and then you can have rigging, which is the suspension. So it can be broken up into different disciplines or sub disciplines.
I
Oh,
think
really?
it's beautiful. I
Yeah.
really do. I think it's beautiful to watch. It's super fascinating. And I've actually been a babysitter in my past. So, like, um, I like watching it, but doing it, it's just, no, it's just not for me. But I love watching it, like the shibari. So, with my old website, like, there was a couple guys on there that was their thing, right? Like, they like tying girls up. And so they were like really well known in our community because they were super trusted. Like, and if I was a babysitter for any girls who had concern, because it was never sex, it was only tying up. It was super cool to watch. I loved watching it, but yeah, no, I never let them tie me up. Fuck no, I'm the babysitter. So maybe that's my kink, just watching. I'm a total voyeur.
Well,
I think Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I watched about that on Soft White Underbelly had a video the other day on the
Oh
some
yeah,
man.
that guy. Dude, I was gonna say he looked like Pete's.
He's from Michigan too. If you guys want to learn more about it, go check that out.
I watched the first half of it and he totally reminded me of Pete's, the way he talked.
What is
Yeah.
this now?
Yes.
On Soft White Underbelly.
Oh.
And he was a dude that was into rope play. I only watched the first half though. I didn't finish it.
Soft White Underbelly is a channel that basically interviews different people in different walks of life. It's an awesome channel and you can learn a lot. It's not just sexual, it's other stuff too.
It's all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, the one with the couple was really good.
Oh, I need to look that up.
There's a BDSM couple that was on there and they were super, super respectful of each other. Like they had a normal family life and it was really cool.
What I was gonna say is, speaking about this BDSM stuff, I think Nader, I don't know how long has he been here in Canada? 10 years, or was it? I don't know. He's is it
20 years? He was 17,
wow.
right?
No,
That's
he's
why
been in
he's
Canada since 2010.
Oh,
So not.
he
Almost
was on the
12
boats at
years.
17.
About
Okay.
12
So
years, yeah.
I think he, because this kind of stuff, I mean, is just frowned upon, obviously, just in Middle Eastern culture and Middle Eastern countries, things like that, of course. He probably he came here, but he went completely to the extreme where it's not even BDSM anymore. It's just abuse, because he's that kind of stuff. He can't do that there. There's you don't find that there, or I mean, I'm not saying, I'm sure it's like just hush hush or just so a lot of these men, they probably they come here and because, as we know, even for instance, homosexuality and things like that is especially in Islam, is not, it's forbidden too. So
it's very frowned upon, but actually you'd be surprised, there's a lot of hidden homosexuality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they very closed door.
Even me growing up there, I never knew what it was. I would always go back and forth to the States because where I lived, I'm Palestinian, and where I lived, there was always it was for instance, during the Gulf War, just always issues between Israel and Iraq. And I don't want to get all political, but basically we would leave to the States, miss home, come back, and then it was just a lot of problems happening there. It was not stable to live there. So but growing up, even me, I was so sheltered. You're so sheltered from like that kind of stuff, or even just to know what anything about homosexuality or anything like that. And like you said, it's hidden because of that, and especially in cultures that are even more strict. So I think Nader's probably like, he comes here, sees all this freedom, but he took it to the extreme, end of the spectrum, where it's abuse. It's not nothing to do with BDSM, of course.
Right.
But his family, like, I really wish all of his family and his brothers and his friends, or all these Facebook that are from there, I hope they all see everything. I really hope they do.
They know about his channel. His brothers watch his channel.
Well, I hope they all watch the videos of him, and because come on, nobody's gonna believe that stuff is that is stupid theory, all that stuff he's trying to say, that it's fake, and it's wow, that's fake.
Like at this point, it's just my opinion, but I think they're just turning a blind eye because of the money he's sending, and it's just my opinion. I don't know if it might be that, but I hope it's not, but I feel like that's the reason why they haven't spoken up, or it's hushity hush.
Maybe they're choosing not to watch because they know it's something bad. Sometimes you don't want to see or believe what your family's doing because you love them and you don't want them to be the bad guy,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
I don't think he has any sisters, but I'm sure he has cousins or, and this is where it gets your blood boiling because, it's not okay for, of course, anybody to treat your sister, daughter, cousin, whatever, like that. But it's okay for you to be a complete, horrible, abusive asshole to these women. But it's not okay for you. If you had somebody, how would you feel if they were treated like that?
But from the way he talks and everything, it seems like he really doesn't have any feelings at
I
all.
think he does have, I'm not sure if they're nieces or nephews, but I think a couple of his brothers have children. It'd be interesting to ask him, how would you feel if your niece, if he had one, how
At
would you
that
like it?
point, he'll just cut off the stream, probably. Just rage.
Stylish Irish Trish says, I was told one of his bros is worse than him. Which one?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
really? Oh, wow.
It could be a case of maybe what happened in the home is, the way that some children turn out. Maybe he came from a very abusive household, and that's why they are the way they are. Because even here in America, there's different types of households. If you come from something that you're used to being in, sometimes it's hard to break that cycle. And this is in no way saying it's okay, because it's not. It's not okay if you grew up that way. It's not okay to continue that behavior, but just wondering maybe why more than just him, his brother, if his brother is like that, why are they like that?
That's disgusting. If his brothers are also the same, that's just ugh. I'm literally counting down the days where I hear about him being thrown in prison. I just, because karma really, it's waiting for him. It is waiting for him for all that. And then he, I'm hoping even in prison, he meets somebody that, he doesn't get along with too, that can, I don't want to say. I have my own thoughts of what I want to be done to him because I'm sure all of you, watching him, just those dark, evil eyes, they're just so evil. It's like just I mean, from the depths of hell, that's where he came from, honestly.
He just looked like in a trance, and Dee Dee was like trying to break him from a trance.
Yeah, and he's a typical abuser where he's like blaming, where she said, "Oh, look what I did for you. I did for you," and then he goes, "Oh, you did for me. Look what you did." Like typical abuser where he's just throwing it back in her face, and and I like I said, I can't speak to where she's been, or how we talked about this of it, abuse victims. I can't say with I know there's statistics of them going back and things like that, so I can't speak to that. But obviously when you're watching, you're just like angry, like kick him out, all of us just because it's her place, it's her kitchen, it's everything, and he's taking over, and you just want her to like call the police and kick him out of there.
Well, that's the shittiest part about that video, is that he was leaving. He was going to move out.
And he never when she said leave, because I kept stepping like towards that time I would just step away. I didn't see, I was hearing Monty say, when we know he didn't leave. So was that because she said something, and why did he not leave? How she was saying, if you are a man or something like that, like you would leave. How did it transpire that he just stayed?
I don't know how or why. It wasn't really explained on the video we saw. But whose picture is he showing and messages he's been showing for this entire time? Because now he's showing photos of somebody, so he's like blatantly doxing them for the past couple of minutes, and he's just casually doing it.
Like, is it a female or something?
Yeah, of course it is. He doesn't do this to guys. He always does it to females.
Is it on his like iPad? He's turning around
Right
and forget
now,
how-
on his phone. On his phone, he's showing photos. He's showing messages.
God, I wonder if it's like
I
one of his.
believe it was from Jennifer Corvina and Pretty Genius, because the other day when he was on a live, he was like scrolling up. Oh, I think it was yesterday before this came out. He was scrolling up and down saying, "Look at all the messages I have between these people." Pretty Genius and Jennifer
Oh, it's
Corvina.
Pretty Genius. Oh.
Oh, Salty Pete says it's Pretty Genius. Okay, I see. Well, that's awkward that he's doing this.
Well, I gotta scoot because I'm gonna go test out my own little thing here. But thank
Oh,
you
you're
for
live
having.
streaming?
Yes.
Okay,
I didn't
cool.
want to say because I mean,
That's all
I
good.
don't want to interrupt yours, but I mean, not that people would follow me, but I'm just saying. Okay. Well, you guys have a good night, and thank you for having me up here.
You're
And
welcome.
I enjoy coming up here.
Yeah,
So
anytime.
Good night.
Good
All right,
night.
take
take care,
care.
Good
Skinny
night.
Queen.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, if you want to check out Skinny Queen's channel and if you want to watch her live stream moment, I'll put the link for her stuff, Skinny Queen's channel. I know Gary is gonna be going live at 9:50 EDT, so if somebody wanted to go over there and watch Gary, go watch Gary. Yeah, I don't mind at all what people want to do. It's your, whatever interests you and whatnot. And we might actually wrap this up in 5 minutes. Maybe go support Gary, because I will. Just took a quick look at Nether's life. Someone is there with them. Really
Oh
interesting.
goodness.
He's still showing the messages and whatnot. So I'm gonna have to look back at this because I'm kind of double screening over here. But yeah, anybody had anything else to add or wanted to talk about something specific?
I don't think so. I think we covered all of the shenanigans up till the next shenanigans for the next 6 hours. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
yeah,
don't see anybody on here.
subscribe to Skinny Queen because we're trying to do positive Sundays.
All right, that
So-
sounds pretty cool. Like I said, I put her link out, so if people want to subscribe to her channel, go ahead. Other than that, I guess we might just wrap this up. We had a short one right now, so if anybody, maybe Farida, if you have any closing thoughts, words, or anything, go ahead.
No. I don't really have anything to add to this. Just thank you for having me again.
You're welcome. I speak out.
Don't say anything you don't mean. And I'm saying that to both for every single one of them. Don't ask for help. Don't just if it's something, just do it personally. I'd rather them not put anything on YouTube anymore.
Okay, I see. All right, good stuff. Hot ass.
I just want to say thank you for all that you do and thank you for this community. And I am so glad that this is here. For real. I don't know how to express it, but thank you. And
you're very
thank you,
welcome.
chat. That's all.
Exactly. So yep, that's what he's doing. Natty Daddy.
Yeah, he's showing
Natter,
messages as we speak. Sorry.
yeah, is doxing Pretty Genius as we speak. What did you have anything else to add, Lugia? Are you there? All right, Lugia is not there. So what we'll do, we'll wrap this up. If anything transpires after this, I'll be over at Gary's. If anything transpires, I will come back later. So thank you so much, everybody, for being on panel. Those of us that are here and those of us that were here, I appreciate you. Smash that like button for me. Helps you with the algorithm. And I'll see everybody later. Take care.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.